Hello, 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 lovely people. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Why is there a tiny fly in here? Excuse me, sir. Freeloaders not welcome here. Hello, it's me. Hello, Anankashan. Yeah, it's been a bit of a minute, hasn't it, friendos? We're going to be doing a bit of Conan today because there is a big December update. Oh my god, I love that so much. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Kevin underscore H
my
underscore just bought you G Pass 1.5 ml filter C.
Thank you so much.
Throne.com.
Kevin, thank you for buying me a coffee machine. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you, lovely. That's super, super nice. Caffeine does power me. Thank you very much for that. Super, super nice of you. Library bossing will make it seem to be missing. Okay, Edge. So yes, there is a December update. I did do a short a while ago, kind of when they announced that this was coming on the 9th of December. There's a bunch of changes. It is mostly like quality of life, but they have reworked sorcery, which was always very popular kind of update when we did like the Age of Sorcery and stuff like that. And there's always been a kind of a bunch of bugbears. I've always had a bunch of bugbears with sorcery, and I don't really use it much. And I did do a bit of a sorcery playthrough and all that stuff, and it is fun in some ways, but having to carry around pouches and stuff like that weighed a lot, and the casting time taking a long time. Thank you so much, Kevin. I really do appreciate it. The casting time for spells and things like that. What else, people? Yes, was a bit of a pain in the butt. So they've done some reworking, so we're going to look into that. Today is not, you may notice from the background, this is not a day one. We're not kind of starting a fresh series here as I usually do when there's an update. Today we're going to really just dig into all of the patch notes and test all the things out and see how it goes. And potentially we'll do a new playthrough, but not today. Oh. There's a lot of, my brain has to do a lot today. So, should we have our hellos and we'll just dive into it, shall we? I do have the patch notes. We will go through them and everything. Respawn, my dear, pre-stream, Valkyrie. Sorry, I'm a bit late starting, by the way. I had some prep to do. Respawn, Valkyrie, my dear, so good to see you. Kevin, hello. Hi, everyone in caps. Hello, hello. Easily done, my friend. How are you doing? Kalendra's shaking his butt in the chat. Kalendra, stop that immediately. It's terrible. Kalendra's got first. Well done, lovely. How are you doing today? Rex, how's it going? Greetings to you. And Ankashan, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Have you all been playing Conan? Have you been taking a break? Are you coming back now? There's an update. You're waiting to see what the changes are. I'm interested to know. I'm also really interested to know any bugs that you come across. Let me know what's working, what's not working, that kind of thing. I talk too fast. Blends, hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome. Nightcrawler, hello. Good to see you. Schreiber, greetings to you. How are you doing? Grey Elma, dear. Always good to see you, friend. Shinrin, hello. Excitedly in the chat. David, hello there. Powering up our energy. Renzo, how are you doing? Good to see you. Bush, hi. You're picking out on a whole bag of Lifesavers gummies. Is that like a US thing? I don't think we have Lifesavers here. Gummies. Nice. Hopefully they're tasty and whatnot and give you energy. Snowy, good to see you. How are you doing? I want Conan Exiles 2 in Unreal Engine. I really would love an Unreal Engine 5 update to Conan Exiles. I can't see it happening now, even more so. I have banged on about it, honestly. I feel, every opportunity I get, I'm like, so Unreal Engine 5 update when, kind of thing. Or sequel, question mark. I think a sequel is more likely than an upgrade, but I don't know what's going to happen in the future. We've got no idea. We're in the dark, really, aren't we, friendos? Conan Exiles Bazaar update, awesome set. Yes, we will look at the Bazaar as well. Thank you for reminding me. I do have a little list of things to check out. Electro, good to see you. How are you? New graphics for Enshrouded. It is I feel very sad. I love this game so much. And I opened Enshrouded, which I've been doing a playthrough of recently. And it's so beautiful. And I want that Conan, honestly. The lighting and everything and just the sharpness of it. It's just, But I do love this game. I will always come back to it. Hello, Jacaranda, my dear. How are you doing? McDonald, hello. Greetings to you. Tar, hi. I've been playing Conan, getting back to my original main game. Great timing since it's my picked. And, oh, look, finally a build set. Oh, very nice. They just read your mind, didn't they? Hello, Grail. Magics, my Leon, don't have anything to that. Devilry. Yes, that's fair. I mean, Conan every week, yeah. Update is installed and we'll probably log in and play tomorrow. Nice. It won't happen. Yeah, they already said because of all the custom code these were on Engine 4, but I will still dream about it. I think it's all right to dream. Honestly, it's all right to dream. I think one of the biggest reasons not to do it is how badly it went for Ark, honestly. And I think splitting the player base in half, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really want that. I think a sequel that is written like from scratch properly would be really nice. You know, that'd be lovely. But you know, we'll take anything, won't we? Here, some of us. You know, give us any like improvements. Just content updates would be nice, honestly. McDonald, hello. How are you doing? Chaotic on the YouTubes. Hello, friendos. Oh yes, Bush. Am I reading duplicates? Clifford, hello. Good to see you, Archeon. You're all right to watch both, by the way. I'm happy with that. Lonnie, hi. Greetings to you. Edge, hi. How's it going? Yes. So, library boss in Warmaker seems to be missing. So one of the mini bosses in the Warmaker that you require to get the key to go through is missing right now. Is that on a server? Is that on single player? What's the situation? Do you have any mods running, that kind of thing? Something about Thrall trading there. There is. We're going to go through all the patch notes, Tiger. It's very exciting. Hello, Arrow. Hello. Dropping by. Hello. Leave a like. Gotta head out. Or I'd stick around. All right, lovely. Thank you so much for that. Conan is back on the table. This is indeed. Hello, hello. Single player Edge. Interesting. And no mods? Question mark. That's why I say Conan Exiles 2. Yeah, I agree with you. Hello, Halamir, my dear. Update installing now. Very nice. My goodness, my job gave out the holiday bonus already. Oh. As long as the Conan Exiles sequel has Dylan, Sue, and Neil, I'm in. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, given how they've shown that if they, you know, the Age of Sorcery, just as a pinnacle kind of an example of success, they've shown they can generate more players and a lot of players. If they came out with a sequel, there's so many of us would like, you know what I mean? Love it, wouldn't we? Live services traditionally hard candy comes in 10-piece roll with typically fruity flavours and some wintergreen mint. Quite tasty. Lovely. Thank you for that review. Lovely. I use the same mods as I see. Okay, well, I guess we'll see if that happens, but thank you for letting me know. Right. Shall we go through the patch notes, people? Oh, deep breath. It's not like ridiculously long. We've had more ridiculous patch notes. Shall I have a look? Which one should we look up first? Let me have a sip of water because there's going to be a lot of talking here. Finally got a Delencia from the Headhunters in my sipper last night. Nice. Already got better stats than any of my level 20s. Brilliant. I love that. All right. Shall we, friendos? So my goal for today is really just to go through the patch notes and try to like look at all the new changes and examine them. And we might not get through everything today. If we don't, we'll do the next half tomorrow, basically. Okay. Focus. Right, let me show you this then. Here we go. All right. December update. Greetings, Exiles. The new update has arrived in the Exiled Lands, featuring fixes, tweaks, and quality of life improvements. Today's patch focuses on smoothing out your adventures, whether you're crafting, building, or delving into the arcane. You can see this, can't you? Yes. Let's take a quick look at some of the changes, and you can find the full patch notes below. We're going to go through the full patch notes. Construction just got easier. Your follower will now supply materials directly while you build with a construction hammer. No more over-encumbered stumbling around your base. Crafting stations can also pull needed resources straight from your inventory, not boxes, making the whole process much more streamlined. So we don't have craft from containers natively, console friendos and official player friendos. Yes. So you don't have to put stuff into the crafting bench to craft it. It is a improvement. And then I guess you can put stuff on your follower's inventory and it'll craft from that, which is interesting because aren't they just a container? I don't know. I mean, there's coding issues that I have no idea about there. Maybe in the future they could give us some solution to craft from containers. There's a wonderful mod called Unlock Plus that pulls resources into the crafting bench. But now that they've changed it so that we craft from our inventory, I don't know. I need to like look at crafting benches basically. Okay, sorcery enhancements. Sorcery, this is a big one. Sorcery sees a wide range of upgrades this update. Casting with the arcane staff is faster, thank God. Early spells no longer require reagents, thank God. And Tome of Karak progression has been smoothed out. We'll dive into that. Sorcerer Thralls also offer new efficiency bonuses at the Sacrificial Stone. Now we have a reason to have a sorcerer, or in a decent, like a tier 4 sorcerer, I guess, at our Sacrificial Stone. Okay. Making your ascent into the Dark Arts more rewarding than ever. New rituals have been added as well, allowing you to summon entities such as the Traitor of Blood or the enigmatic It That Hunts, with powerful benefits for those brave enough to perform the rites. Okay, very exciting. We've needed a bit of love for sorcery for some time. I've been complaining about it for a while, so I'm really excited to see changes. Thrall trading. This is exciting as well. A lot of people play on servers for like years and years and years, have a huge amount of like thralls, new players come in and things like that. So some kind of trading system sounds fantastic. Excited to look into this. A new Thrall trader knowledge is now available, so in your feats tab, I guess, letting you construct selling stations for human followers, animals, and even golems. Whether you're clearing out excess workers or looking for new ways to earn gold, this system opens fresh opportunities in the exiled land's bustling economy. I'm very interested to see how they've done this. I wonder if they've used some kind of like Dune system, perhaps, because obviously they already built that for Dune. We'll see. If you can hear snakes in the background, I'm standing on top of a pyramid, and there are a bunch of snakes in my coffer room, like clan coffer room. There you go. I've just realised I can hear snakes hissing. Casting spells has been painfully so. Yes, it has, absolutely. So, purge adjustments and stability fixes. Lots of people on our server will be happy to hear this, I'm sure. We've made several improvements to purge spawning behaviour and land claim detection, addressing issues where forward operating bases could appear in the wrong place. A variety of crash fixes and stability tweaks are also included to help your adventures run more smoothly. We probably won't get to looking at that today because that's obviously like quite involved, but we might test that later on in the week. New items added to the Bazaar. These will be released on a rotating schedule, so be sure to check back regularly and grab your favourites as they appear. Okay, we'll check out that as well. So let's look at the more detailed patch notes. So can I do this? Hold on a minute. Let me just do this carefully. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, here we go. Detailed patch notes. All right, we're going to be testing all this today. So, sorcery. More efficient sacrificial blood harvesting. Bottling sacrificial blood now yields 3 bottles, up from 1. Sorcerer Thralls now provide a benefit to the efficiency of sacrificial altar recipes that process raw sacrificial blood. So, 25% increased result, plus 25% result items per Thrall tier. What? Oh. Let me read that again. Sorcerer Thralls now provide a benefit to the efficiency of sacrificial altar recipes that process raw sacrificial blood. Okay, so there's an increase plus 25%. It's so badly written, sorry. Plus 25% per Thrall tier. Okay, so you get a bonus 25% of sacrificial blood per Thrall tier, it sounds like. Tier 4 Thrall doubles the outcome of the craft. All right. Is it just me, or was that badly written? Sorry, friendos. Sorcerous alchemy, allowing the transmutation of materials into other items. I'm looking forward to seeing this new feat. I don't know what this like would look like, but basically changing one thing to another using sorcery. Interesting. Maybe in the alchemy bench, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. 3 new summoning rituals that are available at the Chalk Circle. Once the player has unlocked them via the Tome of Karak, they're not unlocked at the same time. Okay, so we do that at our sorcery bench, or thaumaturgy bench. Summon Traitor of Blood. Summon a non-aggressive demon who will trade resources in bulk for blood. His time in this world is limited once summoned. Okay. So one-time use follower. Okay. He will trade resources in bulk for blood. Okay, we'll see what that means. Summon It That Hunts. Summon an enigmatic bestial entity willing to provide exclusive hunting services if you can figure out what it wants. That's very cool. I like that. This feels quite fleshy, actually, doesn't it, in terms of, like, content. Some gameplay here, which is good. Summon Avatar of Bokrug, a dangerous ritual that manifests an avatar of a potent god Bokrug. Be warned, it is powerful enough to break through the protections built into the Chalk Circle and highly aggressive. So the Chalk Circle is just one of the crafting benches from sorcery. We'll give that a go. We've taught the exiles how to dodge roll and then carefully instructed them not to be annoying about it. I am, like, cautiously concerned about this. It sounds like they've done some changes to dodge rolling. I want to test out how that is. Let me know how your experience is. We'll give it a go, probably first thing. We've taught the Exiles how to dodge roll. We already knew how to dodge roll, and then carefully instructed them not to be annoying about it. Is the annoying thing that they dodge roll too much in PvP? Question mark. The Thrall trader knowledge, this is very exciting, is purchasable at level 30. Requires Thrall Taker for 5 points. This unlocks the construction of 2 new objects via the construction hammer, Thrall selling cage, and animal selling post. Freaking love this. This is wonderful news, honestly. These objects allow for the sale of in-world human, golem, or animal followers for gold coins. Quality of life changes. Building with the construction hammer now uses resources carried by your follower. No more over-encumbering yourself before building that extension onto your base. Again, it would be really nice to have craft from containers. Starting recipes at a crafting station will now automatically pull resources from your inventory. Less fiddling around with items, more making the thing you want. I mean, so potentially, doesn't this just mean that you're going to be standing there over-encumbered rather than just putting stuff in the bench? If it's got to be in your inventory, how much of an improvement is this? I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know how you feel about it. I do think being able to put stuff in your followers' inventory and crafting from their inventory is great and an improvement, but I'm not sure how I feel about having to hold the stuff in my inventory. I mean, presumably you don't have to. Hopefully you can still put stuff into the crafting stations to craft it. There you go. Numerous improvements to sorcery, including but not limited to faster crafting, faster casting with the arcane staff, unified and reduced casting requirements. No more carrying around 3 different tiers of pouches. Wonderful. Hopefully they weigh like nothing. All tier 1 spells have their reagent cost removed. Perfect. Sorcerer Thralls will provide benefits at the Sacrificial Stone, more efficient Sacrificial Blood Harvesting, rebalanced and accelerated Tome of Correct Progression. Interested to see that. Presumably they've changed the recipes for each of the spells that you learn as you progress through sorcery. Significantly reduced penalty when using Transporter Stones. Love this. I never use them. The corruption debuff after travelling has been shortened to 10 seconds and now applies a much smaller amount of corruption. Do you guys like this? Do you prefer not? Hello, Will. Hello. We'll just get through. There's not too much more to get through. Black Lotus Bazaar. New items have been added to the Bazaar. Blah, blah, blah. Pictish Treehouse. Hairstyle from the Yamatai Samurai bundle. A new hairstyle. Interesting. We do need more, hairstyles to the game. Cimmerian Blacksmith set. Tortage Brawler set. Argosian Stargazer props. Stygian Sorcerer props. Lufe Bedroom props. Cambodian Fighter set. Worker Clothing set. Barakan Castaway bundle with new Tavern Bar. Ooh, a new Tavern Bar. Okay. Cambodian Rhino Mount, Turanian Tiger Pet Bundle, new emotes with Drunken Brawl theme, return of Battle Pass items in several bundles. This is very exciting. This has been asked about so many times because people who didn't play when the Battle Pass was here couldn't take advantage of the items, and this was suggested a lot in the background. Can we have bundles? Very excited about that. Hopefully the prices are reasonable. I guess we'll check them out. Bug fixes. Fix several building-related server crashes. Okay, there's been so many fatal errors recently that I've had people report to me, and I've experienced them myself. Improved Purge spawning. Improve Purge spawning. Fix the Purge owned land claim detection so that it cannot spawn the forward operating base on the edge of an unrelated player's land claim. This fixes the issue where players can trigger a Purge within range of another player's base and harass them. Significantly increase the density of checked points when searching for a spot to place the forward operating base, making it more likely to find a usable location by being more thorough in the search. Wonderful. Quite often you build somewhere and you've got no idea what the Purge, if a Purge is going to work there, isn't it? And then the higher the level of the Purge that you spawn, it needs bigger space because the forward operating base is bigger. So you can find yourself building a fantastic Purge base, and then needing to tear it down because you just can't do anything further than level 5, for example. So this is good. We'll see how this plays out. Please do give me feedback on this, and I'm sure we'll test it at some point. Significantly, yes, checkpoints. Fix numerous DLC items, dye functionality and rendering issues. Okay. Hopefully this means that there's more dyeable options where there weren't some in some of these things. Elevators are not currently buildable via the... Okay, known issues. Elevators are not currently buildable via the construction hammer, but can still be crafted at their respective workbench and then placed from the hotbar. Please note. There you go. All right. We got through that. Okay. Right, let me just catch up with chat and then we'll kind of dive into the game and whatnot. Hello, Neff. Hello. How are you doing? Let me scroll back up. Dune Awakening is so beautiful and smooth, which makes me dream of new Conan Exiles even more. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they learnt a lot from making Conan and implemented some of the things into, you know, Dune, I guess, like climbing and things like that. So if they could add some of the quality of life stuff to this game, obviously, you know, the problem is the spaghetti code, isn't it, really? Heck with immersion, both base game and sequel needs to roll in one of the mods mini-maps. Yes, I think Hozav's mini-map is my favourite one because it just gives you like a little section of the game, a section of the map. Triumphant building noises. Casting spells has been painfully so. It has, absolutely. You sprung a leak. Oh, does it sound like she's peeing? Oh my goodness, Shimon. Hello, Stackvic. Hello. I say again, sorcery UI stinks. Yes, need a wheel hotbar after you choose the top level rune familiarity with the names of spells on the slots. Don't make guess from flavor text. Yes, absolutely. If you don't use sorcery all the time, you kind of go into a menu and you go, I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? No, let me back out. Is it this one? Let me back out. So hopefully it's quicker. I did ask for a back button many times, and was told it wasn't lore appropriate. So, you know, come on. I'm using a keyboard and mouse to play the game. You know, just give me like functionality, intuitive kind of gameplay, you know. Had to reread that a couple of times, so tier 1's still useless. Sorcerers, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. Badly written and weird. What good is 1.25 of any item for a tier 1 thrall? I have no idea. Does that mean any enemy exiles only or thralls too? Oh, you've got to tell me what that's in relation to, Halimir, at this point. It means enemies and followers can dodge. Oh, I see. Is that what it said? Enemies can dodge. Hold on, scrolling. Wait, it's in the... So not on here. In Steam. Why did it say about dodging? It would have been patch notes, wouldn't it? Yeah, we taught the exiles how to dodge roll and then very carefully instructed them not to be annoying about it. Do you know what? It didn't even occur to me that it would be enemies. Yes. I don't know, how do you feel about that? I think is this Dune influence, I wonder. Right from containers is still the best solution. It is, absolutely. Yes. I do believe that there were some problems trying to do that. But I mean, if the fantastic modding community can do all these things with our quality of life mods, I don't know why they can't either just learn from that solution, or I don't know what the kind of complications are with that. But if a modder can solve the problem, why can't the devs? That's my kind of point. You know, because I think Unlock Plus is banging. Honestly, it works super well. So there you go. Just my thoughts. No more having to make pouches for ice bridges. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Ciri the Sorceress, which we did a series of, which is on my YouTube channel, which we didn't quite finish. It just would have been so much more fun. I'm really looking forward to kind of diving into that. Benches pulling from boxes would still be preferable, even if we had to make new special boxes to allow it. Yeah. I just think it wasn't possible. So I'm interested to see. Surely there's a way around it, rather than just give us craft from containers. Memo to all survival crafted game devs ever. It's fine if it's an unlock later, but there's no excuse in the year of all the dragons 2025 not to have craft from storage in your game. Yeah, I don't know why they weren't able to, but apparently they weren't able to. I don't know. But I agree with you. Anybody making a new survival game now, we've got to have craft from containers. It's just, you know, it's just an annoyance that isn't necessary. So I do think they should prioritise it. You know, I mean, I have no idea how many people are working on the game now, because there are obviously layoffs as well. Transportory stones will be a gift to the Scepter map. Yes, it will, absolutely, because transportory stones are super important for Scepter, aren't they? And a Conan time just in time after grocery shopping. Hello, Neff, my dear, how are you? Why have benches if you keep an inventory? Well, if you've got to craft it in the bench, then yes. Is that what you're saying? Because there is a lot of games where you don't put the items in the crafting bench, but you click on the crafting bench, aren't there? It's not that ubiquitous or whatever. It isn't always that you put stuff in the bench itself. Usually it's that you have stuff in your inventory anyway. But dumping all your mats in a box in the crafting bench instead of a box, basically, it's a bit better than being over encumbered. I know. Oh, Stygian sorcery, yes. Lufe bedroom set. Do not think the bad thing. Do not think the bad thing. Oh my god. Still need the benches for crafting. Yeah, still need benches for crafting items. Spurge porting. That's it exactly. Clang claim. Shut up, Clenger. Yes, thank you for sending us off to the corner. Point still stands. I want my Stygian sorcery prop. Yes. Well, we'll have a look at the Bazaar first, shall we? See what's in there. Resourcery, I have plenty of stored tier 4 sorcerers. So I will test them out. Nice. Would make sense. Enemies can dodge now. They just butchered melee combat. And did they? So why not bring it in? I haven't played June for a bit. Enemies don't dodge per se. Did they? I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute. Hello, Min, my dear. How are you? Reddit is tier 1 gives a 25% bonus up to a tier. Yes, I think that's right. I think that's probably right. Conan modders can implement crafting from chests. Why not Funcom? Yes, but it isn't just straight crafting from the chest. You know, like in Valheim, you literally just can craft from it. You can see how many items you can craft and you can just craft from it. Unlock Plus, you have to click to pull the stuff into the crafting bench, don't you? Because obviously the function is to craft it from things inside the bench itself. I don't know, maybe it just needs more time to cook. We'll see. I heard there are always 4.2 people working on the game. Shut up, Glanders. Rest in peace is that 0.2 person. Yes. Just finished catching up. Hello, Archeon. Hello. Is the update live on Xbox yet? That is a good question. They didn't say anything about specific platforms. I presume it's live on all platforms. Shall I check their Twitter? Dun 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 do 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 dun 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 dun. Here we go. The December update is out now, packed with quality of life upgrades, sorcery improvements, and smoother building. Continue to improve your overall experience. It doesn't say if it's just PC, so I would assume so. Yeah, no mention of like platforms and stuff like that, friendos, which is weird, isn't it? Yes. Are we all caught up on the chat? Anyone know how or where to get the new Tome of Nurgle book? No, not yet. Yeah, is it just a feat or something? You just have to learn the feat. Followers can dodge as well. Yeah, interesting. My Thrall named Howard is an expert. He just facepalms straight into the groundworks every time. So far dodge is working well. Undead followers and enemy exiles can dodge. Amazing. Very interested to see that. That's quite a big change. New sorcery needs a new book called Tome of Nurgle, but not info on where to get it or find it. I did see it in the admin panel. It is live on Xbox. Thank you for confirming that, Chaotic. Have the selling buildings in my knowledge list. I will start over. Today is about looking into the update. And then we might do a playthrough. Not today. Tome of Nurgle is learned through the knowledge panel. There you go. You see, it is just a feat. Okay, let me move this over and let's have a look in the game. Sorry about all the hissing in the background. You get rid of this as well. I'm going to keep my patch notes available. Alrighty. Poor Siri has been dancing for like 6 years here now. Shall I show you around? This was my base in chapter 2. Was it chapter 2, friendos? Age of War. Oh my god, there's a lot of there's a lot of dead hyenas under here. Here's my berserkers. I'll just give you like a quick run around. This is on a server that I use for testing things and making videos and whatever. So all the hissing sounds that you hear is in this coffer area. I won't, for people saying, please show updates. This is the noise you've been hearing. This is Bob, Salazar, and then Ed here. And noodle. Excellent. Yes, this is like a base I was using for that. So I just wanted to dive into this because in my single player world, I was doing a bit of a challenge series, which I've kind of been cooking up. So my previous world at the Ruins of Almoriah is gone, basically. So I just happen to have crafting people here, crafting benches and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see it's still storing items. I mean, otherwise we would have lost all of our, like, crafting stuff, wouldn't we? So what did I want to look at first, people? Oh, the Bazaar. Let's take a look at the Bazaar. Oh, my. Okay. Okay, Pictish Perch Treehouse set. This is gorgeous. Okay. Pictish Perch Foundations and Ceilings. Foundations and Ceilings made in a picture style, okay. It's got like a grass woven kind of look about it or something. Fibrous. That looks so cool, honestly. Treehouse, I know. And roof pieces. The art department they're just like chef's kiss, aren't they? I'm not gonna lie. Yes. 1,200 Crom coins. I don't know how you feel about that, people. I mean, I always think about how much our old DLC packs were, you know. So there you go. I love that so much. This one I already have. This is upstairs in my building. This is just, I just plopped a bunch of stuff because I decided this was going to be a bedroom and I never really... Would you shut up down there, please? I decided that these are all just like Zamorian kind of like, what's this? That's an Aquilonian royal bed. So I guess those, not those. There are some carpets though for it, aren't there? Anyway, let's continue looking. But this isn't brand new, is my point, obviously. All right, there you go. That's the Aquilonian beds that the Thralls are lying in currently. This is... I don't remember what... I guess that was from this as well. You get some clothing and whatnot. Zamorian... Should I show you? Here you go. It's the bed, the carpet, hanging lamp. I've used this quite a lot. Bedside tables and some kind of bizarre outfit. Bear in mind, my clothing is dyed white currently, believe it or not. So anything you see here, it's going to be red, obviously, natively or whatever. This is not new. This has been around for a while. So neither of these are new. This has been in for a bit, hasn't it? Yeah, I own it. Just like you get like a hookah set or whatever. Hookah. Got to be careful. Hookah set. So your thralls can reduce their life longevity. Stygian cat idol. Okay. Barracan castaway bar. Oh my god, I love that so much. It is cheaper than it's supposed to be. May I say this officially? I know that by using a currency in-game, then you are not subject at various different places, including the UK, of putting something on sale when it has never been that full price. And so it is not against the law, but it is shady. It leaves a bad taste in the mouth. This item has never been 2,200 coins, so why is it on sale? I just want to say that. It pisses me off, people. I see this in games all the time. I see it in, like, I don't know, maybe Overwatch and stuff, and it's predatory. I hate it, and I just need to say it. But I think the item is great. But just give it to us for this price. It is a bar and a table and a fish hanging up. Why does it need to be 2,200 Crom coins? Am I right, people? It really, like, annoys me. On the sale, like how things are on sale. So in Britain, I was a store manager for a bit back in the day. In Britain, things have to be on sale somewhere in the country in one of their stores for a period of time before you're legally allowed to put it on sale. And I was like, when I first started seeing this in games, I was like, oh, this is illegal. It isn't, because they use currency in games. But I just think it's really bad form, frankly. I do think there was, I think the EU may have been cracking down on it at some point. I think what the EU was doing was cracking down on the use of currencies so that they don't have to kind of stick to kind of laws and things. I'm sorry to like roast them, but I just think this is disgusting, honestly. And I think it's not just this company, but anyway, I just think it's a shame because this is gorgeous. Look at it. There's also a Barracan, what is it called? Like a hammock thing that you can put outside your house and stuff, and you can sleep in it. It's really beautiful. Like, it's just cool. You know, so I really like this. I think it's great, particularly the bar thing. Anyway, that's my rant. What else we got? So that is new to me. I haven't seen it for a while, but I haven't been playing consistently for a bit. I did do a mod video recently, by the way. Sorry to like rant and stuff, but all right. Here we go. Now, does anybody know how much this costs? Because I already have the battle pass from this. This is Sorcery Chapter 1 battle pass in a bundle. Look at it. I think the whole thing as well. I think the horse was like the final step of it, wasn't it? Love that they've done this, but I want to know how much it is. Does anyone know? 1.2? Is that it? 4,200 coins. 1,200 coins. Normal price 15,000 coins. What? $10. Okay. Well, okay, so here's my review of this, right? So the battle pass was good in some ways, right? We won't go into all the logistics of the battle pass being good or bad, right? Because that's just too much of a conversation. I did make a video about that a while ago. I'm comparing this to the DLC bundles we used to get. DLC bundles used to get a build set, used to get armor skins, weapon skins, possibly like 3 tiers of different armor skins. You'd get like placeables, lights and stuff like that. I think this was reasonably good because you get some additions to use with the stone, sandstone, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 base game stuff. These windows are beautiful. I've used these a bunch of times. I do really like these. Okay, so you do get some building items, but not a full build set. You get a lot of decorative items. I have personally used these so many times in my playthroughs. This kind of chest thing here, this box thing. And I love it. It's a curio cabinet. You've seen it in most of my like playthroughs and stuff like that. So they're nice things. Everything looks great. As far as I know, there's no like problems with things working, certainly by this stage. And the white horse, I believe, doesn't need a saddle. So I would say for $10, I would say this is worth it. Obviously, any of us who've played for a really long time, we remember the DLC bundles and remember what we used to get. But I think this is a reasonably good bundle. Different battle passes maybe later on, who knows, but I think, you know, if you have the money, then that's up to you, obviously. But yeah, I think if it is $10, then that's fine. But I'm really glad they've brought these back because people have been banging on about it for ages. Already have it back unlocked. Yeah, it was like a mini vault. Yes, it used to have ridiculous storage. Yeah, but decoratively, like I love this arcane stuff. I'm like obsessed with it. It's really beautiful. Okay, not paid to say that, by the way. Have been given a bunch of stuff in the game. You can tell from what I've just been talking about with that bundle, I can say whatever I want, thankfully. So there you go. I will always tell you my honest opinion. It's a launch price, which is allowed because it goes to full cost after the sale period is over, but plus Steam has a cooldown on sales to reduce the chance of exploiting them. Yes, I hear what you're saying, Fibble, but it wouldn't be allowed if it was cash, is my point. But I hear what you're saying. I only started playing last year, so I missed all the old battle pass things. Yeah, well, a lot is just decorative. I do love decorating, and I'm glad. You guys are going to be hearing snakes in your sleep, aren't you? I like this as well, if they put other seasons also. Yes, I think it's wonderful. Like, we've been clamouring for that for a long time. So there you go. Sorcery Chapter 1 available now as a bundle. Brilliant. That's it, right? We've looked at the Bazaar. There you go. I think this set here is great. I love it. I think particularly on Sipta, where there's a lot of really big, like, permanent trees that you can't break. More like treehouse stuff sort of seems really cool. The only thing is... Okay, so yeah, treehouse pieces here. There you go. Yeah. So this is basically like a reskin of the treehouse... what is it called? Is it from Debaucheries of Decketo? One of my favourite DLCs, by the way. Building pieces. Is it tree houses, platforms? What is it under these days? I can never find things anymore. It's not platform. There it is. Treehouse Foundation. So it looks to me like a reskin of this. Hold on, I'm really impatient. Here we go. I've got a water bottle at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen as well. Yes, so these kind of like special foundations, I mean, it clips quite far, doesn't it? But you kind of start here. Why will it not clip there? Question mark. But anyway, those treehouse thingies look like those. I guess you start, yeah, those are the foundations, aren't they? That's it. So then you kind of add, what is this? Is a tangent. Welcome to my stream. So then you just pick some kind of floor piece and stuff and fit them in. You really do need another one of those there, though, don't you? Or triangles? Question mark. It's, you can tell I'm rusty. Triangular pieces. Yeah, there you go. So you fill it in with triangular pieces, and then you can put flat pieces and stuff or whatever. There you go. So very excited. I will definitely want that set. It looks gorgeous. I'm like super excited for that. Okay, so we had a look at the bazaar. We've gone through the patch notes. Let's like go through all the different things of the patch notes and test them out, shall we? Do you want me to kill the snakes? Should we do a poll? Do the snakes live? About five quid that's cutting my own throat. Yeah, that's it. If you've got 5 quid that's cutting your own throat, absolutely. I'm not a huge fan of in-game excuse me, currencies, yes. Use of in-game currencies, obfuscation tactic. I agree, Respawn. Obfuscate the real price of in-game purchase. Absolutely. So you think it's a certain price that it's actually more. Yeah. I play Overwatch in my spare time. I probably have about the same amount of time in Overwatch as I have in this game. Which is startling, isn't it? It's a startling realization. Because I have 8,000 hours in this game. But I play that a lot, and the monetization for that game has become awful. Honestly. And they do, you know, they do the same kind of stuff. Okay, so let me get my patch notes up and let's start going through them, shall we? So I want to look at building stuff first. Building and crafting changes. So shall we? So building with a construction hammer now uses resources carried by your follower. So let's select. Zadie here is a tier 4 named bearer. She looks fantastic. By the way, I only have like very minimal mods running currently. I've got improved quality of life, barbarian barber, and Hosav's UI mod. So my character has the usual hairstyle that I always like to have. Improved quality of life, so she looks, when I can change the way she looks, and then Hosav's just so I can see the, you know, damage numbers and stuff like that. I'm just used to seeing, and my UI looks the same. Just so you know, I removed anything that wasn't kind of essential to remove kind of like issues, bugs, as much as possible, really. Or I certainly removed Unlock Plus because I think it possibly will need an update to work. Who knows? Because obviously it does deal with kind of crafting from containers and stuff. Okay, so I can craft from her. Now let's give her some mats. Oh, I just accidentally drank a Bat Lotus potion. Don't mind me. I'm just going to sound a bit drunk for a minute. It's fine. Okay, she can just hold this stuff. I don't need these things. We can just spawn anything else in. Okay, so she's following me. So now I want to make. Oh, I'm in creative mode. That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Okay, so what does she have on her? Let's start with building stuff. So I should be able to make sandstorm pieces. Let's go out here. My golden cloak. Yes. Okay. So I should be able to make sandstone pieces. Yes, from her inventory. Do I not know sandstone stuff? I don't know. For some reason my character has forgotten some stuff. You might need... I do wonder if you need to like relearn some things, friendos. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it works. Building. Okay. Fine. Now, you're going to have to give me some feedback on this as you play. I'm not going to test every single type of resource. I wonder if all the resources are working. So yeah, let me know and I'll give feedback, basically, though, if you're wondering, why should I tell you? I will pass on feedback. Obviously, give information through the forums. There are feedback sheets and stuff like that. Okay, so let's test crafting from a, like, bench or whatever. Yes. Should I relearn some things that took knowledge points available over 6,000? So I think the problem is that I reset my player level and stuff a bunch of times because I use this server for testing. So I've got no idea what I was doing last time. Yes, so I just don't know. Portland just being called very minimal. Oh, I see minimal mods. I see. Oh, burn. Still think building on the other map has some issues before. Hopefully they fix that. What kind of issues are happening, Will? On Sipta? Raw cage allows you to sell fully equipped tools with levels. Fully equipped as well. Interesting. We're going to try that. Look how much resources you can hold to that 100 followers mod active. With 100 follower mod active. I wonder if it pulls from multiple people. I think they have to be following you. Oh, I see, yeah. If they're all following you. What is the range from her that the resources stop feeding to Hammer? That's a good question. So obviously she's limited. So if she's following me, she's on short follow distance. Let's put her on, like, I'm assuming 40 meters will work. Should we try here? Yeah. I wonder if it's nothing to do with distance. I wonder if it's just the fact that she's following me. So if your follower, like, disappears or something. So this is good, right? Yeah, I mean, she's going to teleport to me anyway. This is good. I did build this pyramid, yes. What was it? Chapter 2, Age of War, I think. It's been here for a while. And this as well. Love seeing other Thralls in a Thrall's inventory. Like, they shoved a dancer in their backpack. I know. It's just the fact that she's following, it seems, which is great, isn't it? Okay, there you go. We tested that. So let's just check out crafting from containers. Or from inventory, I guess. The problem is I don't have any feats, and if I learn them all, I'm going to learn the new stuff, and I kind of want to have to learn that, like, legit. I'm just going to, like, spam through some of the basics. Because my character doesn't know any recipes. Bear in mind, I'm probably just always in creative mode on the server because I'm testing stuff. Okay, like, how do I make... Let's pick something. What about, like, a basic armor? Hello, Gam. Okay, so I've taken all the ingredients out of the garrison workbench. Armor's workbench, yeah. So I can make the Silent Legion set because I've got it in my inventory. But I can also craft it. Let me just put everything in here. Black ice and alchemical base. So let me put this stuff in a box. Storage. I don't have any boxes then. Dun, 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 dun. Just learn all the things. Do do do. Do 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Learn all the benches. I'm just doing... Has anyone else ever done this? You're just spamming between E and left click constantly because you've relearned... You've, like, reset your feats and you're like, oh, I've got to relearn everything. I've done this thousands of times over the years. Anybody else? Okay, box stuff. There you go. Boom, perfect. Ooh, Thrall Taker Trader I just learnt in Thrall Taker. That's the Thrall selling cage. They've just repurposed things that I guess already exist. Okay. So if I put this stuff in a box now... I don't have the materials for it. Yeah. I'm so used to using Unlock Plus, friendos. Do I just chuck all this on the ground because I can get it back again? Can I put it in here? I do have a bunch of big boxes. Do do do. Ba-dum bum bum. Quick stack. Yeah, I mean, it's not solving our issues, probably, is it? Let me just dump this stuff over. This is what I want to make. Wait, can I go into... Yeah, hold on a second. Let me just solve my problem. There we go. I don't know why it didn't occur to me. Alright, we did that. So, what was I going to do next? Yes, I wanted to craft it from in here. Yes, so I definitely can still craft from items being in here. There you go. Because the only thing it can access is this. And then if I put this into my... This guy's... Sir, get back here. So if I give him these items... This is just a Tempersmith blacksmith. So he's following me now. I can't craft. What am I missing? Yeah, so he's following me. Shouldn't that work? Okay, so crafting in bench, so I can build from my follower's inventory, but I have to have stuff in my inventory when I craft from in a crafting bench. Is that a statue of mannequin with a black body and golden headdress? Oh, it's a mannequin. This here. Stygian armored display thing. Is that what you mean? Or something else? It'll be an armor stand. If all of the materials in your base, you can craft it anywhere in your base. Yeah, base boundary, crosswind as well. Okay, so you can build from Thrall inventory, and then you if you want to craft it from a crafting bench, it's got to be either in the bench or in your inventory. Thank you for letting me demonstrate that, Hyam. You can go about your business now, buddy. There you go. I do have living settlements active on this server. I haven't had any issues with it on this server. I also haven't had any issues with it on single player, but I do know it's been a big issue elsewhere. Okay, including our community server. All right, so we tested that. That's fine. Can build from room crafting bench. Okay. What next? Starting recipes. So building with a construction hammer now uses resources carried by your follower. No more ever encumbering yourself before building that extension onto your base. Starting recipes at a crafting station will now automatically pull resources from your inventory. Less fiddling around with the items, more with it making easy runs. I don't really know that that's a big help, honestly. I feel like they tried to get craft from containers working and they couldn't. And this is just something they gave us because, frankly, I mean, I guess it's fine to have both choice. It's not a bad thing to have the choice of crafting from your own inventory, is it? And it does mean that you don't have to worry about having space in the crafting bench if you're making a bunch of different things, right? Because we have bigger inventories than all the crafting benches combined. So that's fine, but it isn't a huge kind of change, I don't think, personally, but do let me know what you think. Sorcery we're going to look at afterwards. So let's look at Thrall trader things. Okay, Thrall trading. So we learnt the feat, didn't we? Let me leave. Do I need to be in creative mode? Maybe I can stay in creative mode. So Thrall. So Thrall traded. You learn Thrall Taker first. You got to do that first, and then you can do Thrall Taker Trader, and you can craft a Thrall selling cage with a construction hammer and an animal selling post. So let's do that, shall we? I don't know if I want Amzadi with me. I'm going to build everything in creative mode, by the way, because it's just freaking faster. Amzadi, let me return you back to the snake den. There you go. You can stand here, my dear. Just at the sinkhole entrance, in case I forget everybody. So where should we locate this? Should we do it here? Let's just give ourselves a bit of a platform situation. Now, obviously, this is a server and there's no one else on it. So I'm not going to be able to trade with anybody. This is the pyramid set that cycles around in the Bazaar, by the way. Freaking love it. I presume it was given to me by Funcom. So all, like, full disclosure and whatnot. But I like it. So there you go. Right. Crafting station. So what does it count as? Let me search for Thrall. Cage. Oh. So it's in... How would I find it? Decorations. Does it have its own thingy? Cages. These are just like cages that were already in the game. So it's not in cages. Companions. Not in companions. Not decorative. Displays. Have I missed it, friendos? Do shout out. Holding Sweet Food Games. Market. No. Obviously we found it, but I want to know where it is. Crafting Stations Companions, is it? Okay, thank you, lovely. Appreciate that. There you go. So here's our Thrall selling cage. Okay. So what is it? What are the mats for it? So it's quite cheap. 40 wood, 20 iron bars, and 14 iron reinforcements. Which is the front, I wonder. If you have problems with the ghosty thing, I always find dusk is helpful. It's not really an thing that you can do on, you know, an official server. But it is a lot easier to see the ghost placement. Seeing about flipping and stuff. It's not too bad. Okay. Oh, I see. That's the front. Not for sale. So if I rotate it... I've been playing so many different games. Right, so you want the door open facing you. Not for sale. Can I close the door? Thrall selling cage. So how do I put stuff in? Let's get out of here because I don't want to accidentally trap myself in it. Price in gold. So I guess I have to have somebody in my inventory, right? Price must be set to a non-zero value before Thrall can be purchased by another player. To save, like, problems, I guess. So let's get somebody. I think Amzadi had some people, didn't she? It's the Spooder side. She was on the sinkhole side. Do you have, like, a Leonil? Okay, Sumerian Berserker will do. Let's take a couple of people. I'll have a few people in boxes, generally. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're setting the prices, aren't we? Do. Dun, dun, dun. Spooder. You have to have door signs when you have like a freaking symmetrical base. Okay. So if I click on here, so can I click anywhere? Just got to click nearby. So Valaris. Item cannot be moved. So it's gold coins. So 2,000 gold coins. Update. How do I put stuff in it? Hello, Daria. Just got home from writing my fan. Friends inboxes. That's it. Hello, Asmoral. Yes, back to Conan. Yes. Crafting stations, companions. Thank you, friendos. Wondering if the thrall needs placing and then putting in the cage. If it place, well, like move them into the cage. Ooh. Can I not use a dancer because he's going to annoy me with his wiggling? Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got to put him in the world first. Well done, friendos. Put you there, buddy. Okay, so it's a bit like, so it's the ghost placement for door like guards and stuff like that. All these like placeable pieces that they gave us for like, I think they did it for purges, really, didn't they? Okay. Not for sale. 2,000. So can I change it at any time? What if I change my mind? Yeah. 5,000 coins. Oh yes, it's showing. What about take all? So he does have his clothing there. Yeah. He's got his star metal thingy. So whatever he's got in his inventory, you can still change it now. For sale, Sumerian Berserker, 5,000 coins. I see. I need someone to come and buy him from me. Digital literacy. Oh, that's what your final was. He's placed in the world and moved. Yeah. It still update uses your thrall population slot on join server when turned on. It still uses up your thrall population slot on it. You mean when he's in the cage? You mean to save, to give us like an exploit? Yeah, I guess so. Problem I see is that once placed for sale, they do... Oh, I see, they count towards your follow cap. I see, that's what you guys are saying. Yeah. So you have to make sure you have space in your thrall cap. Does the cage door close? I don't know. It doesn't seem to. It seems to be open. Oh, I see. Oh, it shows you all the information about it. Yeah, so it shows you his strength, growth chance, his agility, vitality, and stuff like that. Yep. If he's leveled at all. So can I level him? Can I take him out of there? So what if I destroy this? I can't destroy it. So what if you want to cancel this? What if nobody wants to buy him? Because 5,000 coins is ridiculous. So you can change the price. What if I change it to 0? Not for sale. How do I get you out of there, friend? She's like, free me from this hell. Does the thrall, change the thrall's name change on the sign? Maybe. But I want to know, how do I get him out of there? Okay. Dismantle. So can I move it? No, you can't move it. Someone's inside. Can I can dismantle it and then he's out. Okay. So you can dismantle it. All right. Well, that's a solution. So let's see about changing his name. His name's Bob now, because I think it's a good name to say. It's fun to say. I can place him in there. And I click on the cage. And I send it to 10 coins, because he's got a bit of an attitude. It still says Sumerian Berserker. Yeah. So you can't label your tier 1 exile with like 100 HP or 75 HP as Sumerian Berserker and sell him for like 10,000 coins, and then somebody discovers he's actually not a Sumerian Berserker. Yeah. Roberto Etuodzio. Yes. Not super intuitive. Yes. I don't know what I would change though. Yeah. But I hope he sells before you want to place a new thrall. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I mean, how would you change that though? You know, you just make sure you're beneath the thrall cap. But yeah, if you have like 10 thralls for sale, and they count towards your thrall cap, I'm gonna have. Do I have millions? Yes. Because I have used this server for like a bunch of videos, and I think I have like Adoption. Yeah. I have, like... Do you remember my last God Tier Fighters video? They're all still here. They've been waiting. They haven't been to the bathroom or anything. Did they fix sorcery finally? They've made some changes, yes. I don't know how fixed it is. So there you go. That's why we have so many, like, thralls. Define fit, exactly. Define fix, yeah. My friendos are still there. So yeah, at some point it might delete them, but okay, let's continue. Anybody who starts the game afresh constantly, always wondering where they live in Conan. I'm like, where do I live on this server? Yes, or in this single player world or whatever. Okay. Okay, so Thrall Cage. Do we want to look at anything else for that? Où est le speeder? Sinkhole. He's still here. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but again, I think what you've said about like thrall caps, I think is possibly an issue, but I don't know how they would get around that, because I feel like all you would need to do, you wouldn't. So what it would do, it would defeat the purpose of the thrall cap, wouldn't it? Because you've got a guy here, animated, and basically, for all intents and purposes, like existing in the world. The whole purpose of the thrall cap was to reduce the lag on the servers, which is, they introduced that when they said that they would bring us, give us mounts. They said that they couldn't do mounts, and then they said, we've decided to reduce the lag on servers by giving us the thrall cap, because some of us had like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of like every possible kind of thrall, every kind of creature around their bases and stuff, and multiple bases. So you can't really display them and have them within your thrall cap without just completely ruining the whole point of the thrall cap in the first place, which I would argue was worth it. Maybe increase it, but then, you know, server performance is already bad, isn't it? And then people would use this as a means to just kind of temporarily stall their fighters, or whatever. You just have to set it for, like, what would you could set it for, what's the cap? Can I set it for 100,000 gold? Yeah, 100,000 gold. Can I add a 0? Yes, you could do 1 million. 1 million gold. So if you wanted to, this is, I think the biggest argument against it is, if you wanted to, you could just store these people. I guess the argument then is, give us a means to pick up thralls, right? I suppose. You know, there is with, what is it with? On our server, Better Thralls? I think it's on Better Thralls, isn't it? You can pick up your thralls, and it does reset all their stats and stuff as well. You know, your playthrough is going to be a sorcery build. Yeah. Can you place a thrall in item form into the chest behind the sign? Oh. Interesting. No. So shall we... Let's... yes, I didn't actually notice the box there. Let's see if we can do anything with the box. I do have another guy. So obviously people who are already placed. I can only place him in the ghost placement section, which I think is cool, actually. It's a good use of that. So can I... Yeah, so we tried to put people in the cage. So I think that's just a visual thing. Because we tried to, like, click and transfer somebody into here. You've got to be able to see them. So there you go. Any other, like, suggestions to test? Bet Thralls, yeah, that's it. It's all the same... It's all the same object. Yeah, it's all the same object, yeah. I like this dynamic names sign, though, don't you, people? I think that's really cool. So, you know, you have, like, you found the most beautiful Delincia Snow Hunter. Not Delincia. What's her name? Leonille. Not that I've ever spawned in a Leonille before, obviously. And you're like, wow, this is quite the find. Sorry if this one isn't the most... All right, sir. That's like the default visual, isn't it, that you get? So let's remove this for a second. I wonder if she'll dance, actually. Sorry, Bob. We just put it over here for a second. Like, am I freed? Okay. So you've got the most, like, the perfect Leonil, and you're like, oh, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. So you put her in there. She's just going to stand. And then you go, oh, she is dancing. So then you make it, wait, let me get the amount of zeros. 111, 100, 0000. Okay. Did it not like that? Let's do like 10,000. Oh, what am I doing wrong here? One gold coin? Is it bugged? Such a silly question. Is she properly in? Maybe that's right. Maybe I just need to reset her. She did shift bit, didn't she? I think you're right. She's not actually properly in it. Okay. So maybe she doesn't. Okay. Yep. Okay, so she's in the cage. She is dancing. Let me set her for like a terrible one. I'm wondering if it's bugged. Is it because she's moving? What am I missing? It's just on something with the chest and the gold. Oh, I see. The gold goes in there. I see. So that's where we get the gold from. Should we get some gold? Wait, not keys. So why am I not able to sell her? So somebody else puts the gold in there, I guess. I'm assuming other people can't interact with that. That's why am I not sell her? She's too pretty to sell. The game's like, you've got to give her more like than 1,000. Take that out. I don't know. I think maybe because she's a dancer. If she's not properly... No, I'm not able to move her. I think this is a bug, honestly. Cage knows no one in their right mind would sell Leonil, I know. But some of you have, like, boxes of Leonils, don't you? Because I would have. Bugs, in my Conan Exiles update, it's more likely than you think. Dance might be preventing her from interacting with the cage properly. I think you might be right. So what if we take her off dancing? Right, let me dismantle this. Can I set her to do any emote? Let me just get her to... God, too many emotes, people. Like stand. I usually get people to like stand. Okay. Go, do your thing, bud. And I'll place this. Okay, so she's standing still. It's not a bad pose for cells. Okay, she's a fit. Yeah, she moved to the side. I don't know, maybe it doesn't work for dancers. Let's see. I think we're having problems with dancers, yes. Test it with a generic dancer. You mean someone who isn't special? Seems like the dancing is bugging the cage, since you should be able to take them out with the move and guard out of cage. Maybe you need another player to check and see how the purchase goes. Yeah, probably. I'm able to move her as well. Yeah, it definitely is buggy, isn't it? I mean, it's... Yeah. It doesn't work with dancers currently, as far as I can tell, in terms of just, like, It's not updating. So let's try... Let me try Bob again, just to double check. It's not... So he didn't have any emotes set. Let's see if we can break him by making him do an emote as well. So if I set him to 1,000 coins... What am I missing here? Normally I click here and it lets me do it. Let me just clear this. Let's put a 0. Okay. So it won't sell if it's at 0. So 1,000 coins. Update. Okay. So what if I put him on some kind of emote situation? Any emote. Cannot interrupt emote in current state. Is it going to make them permanently bugged as like followers now? Are we corrupting them? So let me just put you here, and then let me see if I can change you to some kind of emote. Not sit. Relax. Hands on hips. Can't interrupt emote in current state. What state is he in? Because I removed him. Lunil isn't a private dancer, a dancer for money. Oh dear, she's the lady. She's refusing to be treated like merchandise. I love that, Paolo. Tell Bob to dance. Can you sell tribe mates to keep... can you sell tribe mates if they keep messing with stuff? I don't think so. You can't move those, can you? So it won't let me change his emote. Or can I just clear his emote? Clear emote. Where are my dance emote? Oh, there they are. He won't emote. Okay, Bob, let's get a new Cimmerian Berserker. What am I missing here? It's not the Lint. Oh no, it's Berserker, isn't it? Forgotten tried Berserker. Well, I guess we can try Delencia as well. Okay, so let's try... Is this the Berserker? No, that's Delencia. Let's try the Berserker. Place him here. He'll get his look. So let's set him to dance. Sorry, devs, I'm trying to break your game here, but we're trying to test it. Are you going to dance, buddy? Okay, so he's dancing. So if I transfer him into the Thrall cage, what does he do? He dances. So can I still sell him whilst dancing Berserker? Because that's kind... Honestly, I think if we can set them to any emote, that's kind of cool. You could put them on like... Oh yeah, don't give people ideas, I know, but... So it isn't updating. I'm assuming he's now going to not work. It won't let me remove him, which is right. Unless I delete the cage. So let's delete the cage. What if I change this to 0 first so it doesn't break it? And then what if I break it? I like this. It just like zooms over. Let me clear your emote. Will you work now? So it isn't perfect. I mean, it is day 1. Okay, he's in there. And can I now set him to sell? Yeah, I can sell him. So, yeah. Any emote, I guess, doesn't work. What if I just delete this without doing anything else? And I set him to, like, just pose in some way. Yeah, if they can get it so that it works when they're posing or something, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's fine if they just stand there. Again, that's going to affect lag, but if you've got a thrall cap, then it doesn't make much difference, does it? So let me get him to just, like, what about the pass out emote? Can't him, yeah. I've got to, like... He's kind of bugged now, people. Let's just see if Bob will go back in the cage. I think we've broken it, friendos. Okay, he's in there. We set it to 1,000 coins. That works. Can I set him to do an emote while he's in there? No. Okay. So it still thinks he's in the cage. It might be after like a server restart, or like if you... I don't know. I doubt it if like enough time passes that you can reset him. But he seems to keep the like I'm in the cage thing. You sold me a defective role. You missed recalling as a game tester QA person. Thank you, Insania. Leave it to Anna to break the cage. You saw what she did with the camels. Oh my god, the camels. That was such a highlight, honestly. Safe bet someone's already got a cage or two in a dungeon. Don't give people ideas too late. I know. Is this game doable solo on an offline server? Absolutely, Cookie. I play single player most of the time when I'm streaming and everything. Absolutely. I've put Janos in a cage and asked to play it on the server to come and buy it for 1 gold coin test. Thank you, lovely. Appreciate that. If someone told me there'd be a Tina Turner reference in today's chat, I would have laughed. Oh god, what did I miss? Oh, the private dancer for money. It was the day we learned about the cage virus. That's it. They're all diseased now. Is there any other suggestions of things we could try with a cage? So it works, but probably don't put dancers in there. So can we get any dancer to work? Oh, wait. Let me put you over here. Let's just try a different dancer. That's fine. Let's spawn as converted Thrall, otherwise all hell breaks loose. I've done that too many times. We've also got Delincia as well. The sainted Delincia. So basic Cimmerian situation. Let's place the cage. I don't know, how do you guys feel about the fact that there might be a way that I haven't found to cancel a sale? But currently it just seems that me removing the cage is the only way to do it. So I don't know if there is another way that I just haven't like noticed or something. How does this cage not react to the bees? We tested the cage on your server, it works perfectly. Oh, I love that so much. Kevin, I bet you're going to be selling a lot of like thralls. Potentially wonderful. Time to try and find a knocked out thrall, name him Parrot and try to sell him. Yeah, so the name is based on his code, so you can't rename them to sell them like that. Oh no, god no, not the bees. What is that from? Nicolas Cage voice. Oh god. Can you set the sale for 1 gold and then buy it yourself? We'll see. Yeah, we'll try that. Click the cage door and tell it to follow you and get it out the cage. Okay. So let me place this Cimmerian tier 1 dancer. He's kind of at the side, isn't he? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, dancers are going to be one of the main things you're going to want to sell, aren't they, really? Can I update it? Maybe it already did. Oh, Conan. Why you have to be so buggy? Please will you give us a sequel? Okay, there you go. Update. So he's not properly in there, is he? That's the issue. For some reason, dancers will kind of clip out of their placed state. So I can put him there, but he's like dodging. He's moving to the side, yeah. I mean, this is quite frustrating, isn't it, really? So, sorry about this, sir. off you go. Be free. Let's try somebody that we haven't broken yet. And then we'll see if we can get them to follow us. This is Delencia. Hello, madam. All hail, Delencia. Okay, she's in there. I'm going to set her for a very high price of 1,000 coins, because that's what I've got in my inventory. Oh, for sale. Delencia's now under 1,000 coins. So I guess you could, like, spruce her up if you wanted to. You could, like, put some stuff on her. Can we... So while she's in there, I can add stuff to her vibe. Let's not go too spicy because it's Delencia and we respect her. What are they called? Oh. Give me an outfit. That's too... I can't do that to Delencia. I'm sorry, I respect her too much. That sounds weird. Let's give her, like, the profit stuff. Is that spawning in? Yeah. So let me see if I can kit her out while she's in here. I can't... I can put it on. Okay. So I can't change her clothing while she's in there. I'd have to delete the cage. Yeah, so you can't, like, put her in there and then... Because I guess, otherwise you could, like, keep switching out what they're wearing and stuff like that and, I don't know, mislead people, perhaps. So let's see if we can get her to follow us. She's now following me. Okay. Okay, so is that the only way to get her out of there without deleting the cage? You better make sure you don't put 1 by mistake. Try setting the dancer to an emote that is still... We tried that. We tried that. It just, like, makes the move to the side. It's just having an emote, basically. I think the problem is because so fighters and stuff, they just don't have an emote as a default, do they? Whereas dancers have an emote, so they'll always try and default back to it. And so having any emote seems to break it, basically. Dancers are learning the time walk. They get stuck at the steps to the left. Oh my god. Must run reality calls driver isn't going to shrug off the snow by itself. Stay delightful. Good luck with that. Be safe and stuff. Dancers are unionised and refusing to be sold. It was going to happen, wasn't it? Bug report sent. Thank you. Try setting that. Yeah, we did that one. Yeah, just order the Thrall to follow you. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Just no emotes and you'll be fine. No emotes and you'll be fine, except it doesn't... dancers. So you can't sell dancers because of the emote thing. The emote in general is breaking it. Yeah, absolutely. And a feed squeaky. Yeah. Hello, stranger. Hello, hello. If only if you can knock out a rival and sell them back to their clan or remove bracelet and lose all. Oh my goodness. Only for people not in your clan that would be able to buy. So let me see if I can buy her myself. I don't know how we would test this, really. How do I... We can't right click anymore, can we? I would need to try and drag. It just puts money in my coffer, that's all. Yeah, I mean, so what is it? I assume there's like a buy option here, friendos. I'm going to have to log into a server to get that kind of at some point. Okay. Any other ideas for the cage? Be surprised if buying your own Thrall was a thing. Yeah, absolutely. Freeing Thralls from Purges just to cage them again. Yeah. Gold worth anything now? We just grind it for gold dust. Well, I think the biggest use for gold is like purge summoning, isn't it, really? And also buying people from... Sorry, hiring people from your... what's the word? Tavern. That's, for me, the most fun reason to have cash in this game. The dancers themselves are not broken. It's that auto dance emote. Yeah. Yep, that's that automatically goes into the dance emote. That's why she can't be sold. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so I like the fact that you can get them to follow you and then it stops the sale thingy. Nice. Okay, thank you, Delencia. Let me place you. All right, I think we've probably tested cages enough. Well, let's do the animal thing. So let's just delete this for now. So, animal selling post. Okay. So we got same setup. So let me give myself... let's do Let me think now. I think, yeah, these ones, yeah. Greater Wolf. So I've managed to get a Greater Wolf, which is a reasonably desirable thing. I guess a Sabertooth would be possibly... Oh. Interesting. Greater Wolf. Let's test the name thing while we're at it. His name's Alf. He's like, could you not? Okay, we'll place him here. So it says Alf. Until I guess I put a cost in here. Greater Wolf, 1,000 gold. That, it looks really cool, doesn't it? I love this. I like how there's no cage for animals but filthy. Yeah, that's it, Templar. Isn't that a good point? I love that, though. So, shall we try the emote thing with them as well? You gonna leave there, buddy? Look how big they look. So can I... Do you have an emote thing? Eat. Sit. Relax. Come on. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, he stands up. So there isn't a ghost thing there, is there? Let me... Am I imagining this? Yeah, it does kind of clip in, but there isn't like a green ghost thing. He clears his emote. So he's fine with emotes. It might be the cage. It might be like the placement and stuff like that. So let me set you for like 500 coins. So Greater Wolf 500 coins. So he's just going to sand forever. He's going to get very tired. My anti-cheat stopped working suddenly. I can't play on servers. Tried reinstall and everything. Oh no! How long has that been going on? Get them drunk and sell them to cover the bottom. Posted a screenshot of the cage when buying for it. Thank you, Kevin. Is that in the Conan thingy? Oh, Thrall trading. I see. So you see all his clothes and stuff like that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a great kind of, like, addition, isn't it? Okay. Coming back. Yeah, I love that. Let's just try a couple more creatures. Let's try an elephant. Or what's the biggest thing? A mammoth, maybe. I think this kind of stuff is perfect for people who are just constantly playing the game and have been playing the game for a long time, will continue to play the game. You know, this is like the kind of stuff you want, really, isn't it? Stuff to just make the game feel more fleshed out. Is that reasonably? Yeah. So let me get a mammoth. Mammoth. Was it like, oh, tamed mammoth. I just saw it. No? Tamed mammoth. Okay. Get this by, what's the word? Converting elephant babies, basically. There's a chance to get a mammoth. Okay, so let's place you. Cool. Okay. Fits fine, really. Let's set you to like 10,000 coins or something ridiculous. For sale, mammoth, 10,000 gold coins. Yeah. I like it. Cool. Won't be able to see the sign. You can though, can't you? That works quite well. New fight system. Hello, Semi. Hello. Yeah, we will do the dodges and stuff. Missed the sorcery capture coins. I missed the sorcery capture coins already. The Black Yeti? Okay. You get these from Hanneman's by trading in hearts, right? Different types of hearts. You get a chance to get these like beasts. I love him. I think he's great. I always think he's super cute. Okay, so I get you out of there by getting you to follow me, and then I can just move you. And then you guy, you can go in here. Love that. Oh no, sorry, I got it. So this is the thing. There's no like snap. Well, there is a bit of a snap. It's a light snap. Are you in there? He's not interfering with the sign at all, is he? This guy's going to be like... There we go. 100,000 gold coins.
K88 gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Temple, thank you for gifting a sub. That's very nice of you. I totally forgot my goal thing is like... Needs refreshing. Hold on. There we go. I've totally forgot to fix that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I like it. So yeah, the only problem we've got is emotes. So dancers, which I really think is one thing, it needs to be fixed ASAP because ideally, you could set them to use an emote. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, really, but the most important thing is that you can sell dancers because I feel like people collect dancers quite a lot. Byte C keyboard. Okay, so Thrall cages. Let me just like take that off. We looked at the Bazaar. So I want to see how the dodge thing works. Let me get somebody who is... Yeah, the other thing is after you free them, they've got this the whole emote business. The fact that we're struggling to set their emote afterwards. Yeah, can't interrupt emote in current state. There's some bugginess people are going to have issues with if they maybe it's just the fact that I took him from the cage. I broke the cage without getting him to follow me. Sorry, Tencia. Shall we retry that one more time? See if it does it with him. Oh, his emote goes back to what it was before. Can I change his emote now? Yeah, I can. So it doesn't have... We don't have a problem with animals. So let me put a cage here. And then try and set somebody's emote. This is a scepter fighter, but it doesn't really matter. Accursed. So put him in there. So I can get him out of there? Oh, because I haven't set the sail yet. Interesting. It wasn't letting me do this before, was it? So I guess it's once you've set the price, isn't it? So you can still move them out as long as you haven't set the price. So once I've done that, then I can't move him. I can move him. It just goes to not for sale. I assume that's what you're supposed to be able to do. That's funny. It wasn't working like that before, was it? Are the cages base game or Bazaar? They're base game, Dark Crow. Yeah. In the knowledge tab. So let's get him out of there. Set him on an emote. Sitting. And then put him in there. Will he like clip out of this station he's at? No. You can tell when he's like clips out of it, he kind of goes to the side. I mean, that one, can I change your remote now? No. Yeah, bugginess. Anyway, let's stop looking at cages now for a bit. Okay, so let's get a follower and try some dodginess, because they have made it so that followers and stuff dodge. Let's just take Amzadi. She's got a weapon already. Let me give it... So I don't have better thralls active because I've got kind of minimal stuff currently. Let me just give her some gruel for healing. Alright. So are you following me? She's following me. Okay, so let's go fight some hyenas or something, or undead, what are they called? Undead hyenas, I guess they are, aren't they? Tell them rusty, people. Let me get you out of there. So she's been attacked, she should be attacking them.
My claws are sharp, are yours?
So let's go see if she'll dodge NPCs in camp. So she's on aggressive. Let me put her on like a short follow distance, so that's why she wasn't following me. Chase, aggressive, aggressive. So let's go to this camp over here. Summoning place, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, to be able to move this quickly. Here we go. Alright, let's see what she does. I'm in creative mode still. They won't see me. I'll leave creative. Okay, I've yet to see anyone dodge yet. Except me. Have you seen anybody dodge yet, people? It's weird, that's exactly what you did earlier, but it didn't let... Yeah, exactly. Will she dodge a world boss, giant spider? Did she roll? Did she? Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Well, I'm excited. I mean, that's all you need, isn't it, really? If they could get out of trouble like we can. This is where you need her to dodge when she's surrounded by people. Because that's where we would dodge to break her combo. Oh, she did dodge. She dodged. She dodged. She dodged. This is a big day, people. This is huge. Is it when I did? Can I make her dodge? Hello, the world travel looks pretty dodged. Hello, Lamito. Yeah, she dodged us once. Yes, this is huge, friendos. Hello, Richard. Shelley's in the Unnamed City. You were dodging all over. So I don't think I induced the dodging, do I? Oh, she did dodge then. I should cloak myself so I don't have to dodge or something. Or I guess I'll just be in God but not cloak, so I don't need to worry about it. This is amazing. I noticed it was mid-combo too. Wonder if that's intentional. So she's just like a tier 4, not particularly good anymore, bearer. But she does have a momentum mace, and she's wearing she's wearing the best like strength buffing gear. I haven't buffed her like damage and stuff like that apart from that. Hi. Yeah, I don't induce the dodging. The dodging is spontaneous. So the question is, does she dodge at opportune times, or do they just thrown in a random dodge? Will she dodge when she's surrounded by people in a purge? You know what I mean? When otherwise, because that's the big test, isn't it? Is she going to live more? Oh yes, oh, that was another one. Oh, so that he rolled, didn't he? Could you not, mate? I'm like... Yeah, I'm in God mode. Good luck with that. But he's obviously like reasonably... So when you need to dodge is in the middle of a combo from an enemy, because that's why I dodge most of the time. I'm not going to let her die. See how little damage she does, so you can see the difference. Okay, can I give you some heals, my friend? So normally I have the Better Thralls mod active, which means that she'll help herself to heals. So I just have to manually right-click because I don't have that active currently. But I didn't want to kind of have any mods active that would potentially interfere with the changes they've made. Loving hearing Conan sounds today while lurking or doing it. Some nice changes. You can finally not worry too much about our Thralls getting stun locked. Well, that's the question, really. Yeppers. Enemies dodging too is going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to change our fight style. Finding it a bit hit and miss if they dodge when they need, or random. Yeah, that's it. It seems random. Yeppers. Now, we do have Down But Not Out now, so, you know, and we don't have Almariah anymore, which is honestly the #1 place for your Thralls to get unfriended, wasn't it? We'll go somewhere a bit brighter. Oh, that's a bit bright on my eyeballs, actually. Should we go to, like, the savannah or something? The den. Let's go to the den. She'll follow me. By the magic of Conan himself. Right, she's healed up. Let's see how dodgy these people are.
My claws are sharp, pup. Are yours?
Yeah. It isn't timed though, is it? It's not like it does seem a bit like the she's programmed to dodge occasionally. We'll be getting the eclipse back as a special event would be great. I love that visual. A lot of people said that when they ended like Age of Sorcery, whichever chapter it was when we had the eclipse. Was that the end of Age of Sorcery? Was it the final like thingy? Let me go into cloak as well so that they don't get distracted by me. Okay. Let's see. Do. She dodged.
You will never return to your death. Devil Sog will guide me to the dark land.
I wonder if it just needs a bit of development, really. I mean, that was good. That was a useful dodge, but was that just a happy coincidence? So I would dodge. Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't have dodged them because I would know that my armor was good enough, and I would just. So what about dancers or people with daggers? I might need to give her a worse weapon because people with daggers already dodge, don't they? Because they do their backflips. We got a dancer here. Oh, she got a sword though.
Are yours?
You will never return to your den.
You will never return to your
Maybe we go to Mans because they got more HP. I'd rather she didn't. I didn't have to worry about her dying. The tree is giving her problems. I assume the werewolf doesn't dodge.
You will never return to your den.
Look at her. I mean, so she dodged, but she didn't necessarily need to right then, did she? Happy accident, yeah. Dev seems to make Thralls roll when getting hurt or stun locked seems random to me. They need to make them do that. Yes, so absolutely. So if you take a couple of hits and stop them from kind of getting stuck in a combo. Yeah. Yeah, we need like tougher people here. What about Azagoth? Do. Oh, I do also have it on, like, dusk, don't I? You gonna finish raining for me, friend? I think it's ending. Yeah, I think the sun's coming out. Okay. Not that it matters, but, you know, if you can, why wouldn't you? Can Thralls perform executions now? Is that still only for players? I don't know. I haven't seen anything mentioned about that. She hasn't done it. I think I have fatalities switched off. Okay, that's a good use of a dodge.
Whimper in terror, fool! Whimper in terror, fool!
You kind of want them to have more chance of dodging if there's like a group of enemies. I don't know how like clever the AI is going to be that it's going to dodge specifically when it knows that there's like a combo coming. Come here, mate. So we're going to get surrounded in here. Are you stuck? She likes dogs and she's having a moment. Oh, you actually are stuck, aren't you? No, stop guarding now. Okay, follow.
Have you nothing better, pup? Soon my teeth will taste your throat!
Okay, here's where we get swarmed.
Tell me your name so that I can carve it on your fire.
And like stun locked. So a dodge there would have been good.
My sharps, pup, are yours?
Lots of people coming over now. If I need to revive her, I will. So he dodged. He didn't. I don't even know if he. Maybe he needed to. I mean, that's cool. But they weren't attacking her.
Soon my teeth will taste your throat!
Let me see if fatalities is on. Is it gameplay?
Will taste your throat!
Combat. Fatalities is enabled.
Steel and sparks.
Before anyone notices.
You will never return to your den!
So the biggest problem, really, and one of the biggest problems with Thralls, is that they nerf their HP a huge amount, and their survivability was just butts, wasn't it?
Listen, there isn't much time.
Sorry, I've got a barkeeper. Thank you. So then they give us down but not out, which feels like they kind of created that as a solution to the problem that they created by reducing all of their HP from really, really, really high to quite low. But it's still annoying, isn't it, having the down but not out, having to revive them and have the 3 strikes rule, you know, that they could die forever, that kind of thing. So just having them not die so easily. I do think the dodging is random. This is where you want them to dodge. He dodged. I'm interested to know how much this changes, like how often they die. This is definitely where you want to be able to dodge and get out. This is where your Thrall would 100% die. This is the biggest nightmare of this place.
So I can carve it on your pyre, Outlander.
She didn't even have room to dodge here.
Sparks.
He dodged. Oh. Okay, you better live now. Come on, get him. She is kind of trapped, isn't she? Sorry. Okay, let me heal this poor woman up. And get her over here, friend. No. Wait, what do I have it as? Caps? It's the flee button. So yeah, the flee command, I have to say, has been really helpful, I think. Because especially like if you want to knock out an enemy and you suddenly realise, oh god, I've got to switch them from a weapon to a truncheon, you can just put them on flee and then they won't kill them, which is freaking marvellous. Thanks for checking. It was a groggy enemy. It wasn't executed, so I'm assuming no to the execution question. Yes. I think so. I think the server settings of fatalities are on, and I think in my personal game settings I have fatalities off because it just annoys me, really. That and the fact that we had what is it called? We had bugs in the dregs. Just a couple of dungeons, didn't we? The wine cellar maybe, but definitely the dregs. Yeah. Sacrifice to set if she goes down but not out. I guess you could sell them if they go down but not out, couldn't you, really? Maybe. Don't know. I think the Thrall cages thing is going to be really good for like RP and stuff as well, you know, but just generally like PvE servers where, you know, yeah, I assume on like PvP servers you probably don't want to have Thralls in cages because people could just destroy your cages. I wonder how much HP the cage has. Let me get some more heals. Okay, so currently I'm thinking that's just random dodging. I don't know about you guys. Let's try her at like mounds and then we'll like move on. Conan just crashed for you, did it? Did you have a fatal error? What did you have? Okay, she's healed. Agree, random rolls. Yeah, if anything, enemies were rolling better, but that's kind of cool too. It is cool. So I think it's going to be interesting. You know what I might do then? I might put her here. And let's test ourselves, shall we? Let's come out of God and Cloak. So now, let me get... I need to, like, eat and drink and stuff. That'll do. Bit of fibre. Okay. So let's see how it affects us. Now, we are a level 60 character. I'm spec'd for agility, max agility, max vitality, 3 perks in grit, 1 in expertise. So I'm no longer in creative. I'm not in God and Cloak. I want to know. So I'm assuming by the description that they were annoying and they're dodging. Do you know what I found interesting? There was no PTB for this, was there? I didn't see a PTB before this happened, which I'm surprised by. Go on, you're gonna dodge. Do you know the main thing I probably want to test is if I have daggers. I don't know what... Oh, I can hear the whites, can I? What should we use? Something that I usually use. Dagon, maybe. Just obsidian daggers, maybe. The master weapon fitting. Which buffs damage and armor pen. Alright, so this is going to be a bit more close quarters. How do I have strength weapon damage buff? At some point... When did I eat a buff? Oh, I drank the Black Lotus, didn't I? Okay. That's right. It's not going to help me here. Because he's an agility weapon. Okay. So I'm also interested to see if they've changed stamina cost. Oh, look at that. I like that he did that. He's not getting stun locked. Let me see if I can... Oh, his body is duplicated. Oh, Conan. Oh, buggy. Porridge before battle, that's it. A bit of ready break, absolutely. Put some hairs on your chests. Both the black claws are punching type daggers every once, but it's all good. Yeah, punching dagger's really good here. I'm interested to know how this feels early game, really. So I guess, like, as a kind of a side effect to this, we're not going to be able to stun lock people as much. So I kind of want to see how the arena champion fights. Into play roles, yeah. Because stun locking with daggers is like super OP, isn't it, really? So I think I want to know if at all he will dodge when I've stun locked him with daggers.
Will be as meaningless as your life.
Is Grat Stinkfinger the funniest name in the game? I do wonder. Certainly one of them. He's derped out, unfortunately, on the thing. Are you all right there? Do you need assistance? Listen, Stinky Finger. Go wash your hands. Bullshit. So if you can't stun lock them as easily, have I been nerfed? I need my stamina. Oh, he dodged, yes! He dodged out of a stun lock. He still died, didn't he? Should we take on a Zerker? Okay, let's try Berserker. You got a Moku the Smelly. I don't know, I think Grat Stinkfinger is possibly the most disgusting name. Berserker should be interesting, yes, because we increased HP. Arena Champion, like you said. Yeah, Arena Champion, definitely. Dodge was good. It was perfect. Yes, it was. Was that like a lucky roll? Or was it like, you know, because that's what you want from both your Thrall, I guess, and the enemy. I don't necessarily want the enemy to not get stun locked because I like that. Hello, sir. I just want to test some things on you. Try not to hurt me, will you? So, hang on a minute. So I wouldn't normally... Oh, yes. Oh, you cheeky devil. So normally, for as long as my stamina lasts, I can stun lock him. So let's try the Arena Champion, who's, you know, terrifying. Okay, that's just remnants of the music, which shouldn't be a thing, but it's a bit of a weird bug situation. I can never be nerfed. Oh no. That was just in time, friendos. That was just in time. And let's get to her, shall we? And lo, she flew like an angel, except this time we're sitting down, aren't we? Thrice rolled while being stunned like that. Yeah, that is really cool, isn't it? It feels much more challenging and dynamic. Actually, I probably could just gone straight on, shouldn't I? Have I lost my marbles? No. My bearings. Here we go. No, you're the wrong guy. Sorry. It's like, I beg your pardon. It's because I'm going too quickly. This is the... I'm the Godbreaker. Okay, here we go. This way. Wait, let me get my bearings. She's at the end of here. The Wallmaker. He's not the Godbreaker. There you go. I remembered. Told you I'm rusty. Jesus Christ. Jump scare. Hello, gorgeous. Okay. Whenever you're in Ghost, it rains. It's like a weird bug. It's one of those persistent things. All right. Deep breath. Hello, Morden. Looks a bit drafty down there. We fight some skeletons to see if they dodged it. Oh, that's a good question. Skeletons and bosses as well. Okay. Don't hit me, will you? Yeah, she's dodging. You're already too strong. Why must you become stronger? So before, we could stun lock her. Yeah. You could just stun lock her with, like, left clicks forever and ever. Oh, she'd, like... I don't know what happened there. Can you not? Could you just not? The weird thing, the thing about her is the collision generally from like weapons is not what you expect it to be. So that is really an issue with her particularly. And I have some latency here because I'm on a server as opposed to shitting hell. Got glutton for punishment. I'd rather not. Oh, I can't stun like her. I feel so nerved. Oh shit.
Don't swear.
Factually correct. Thank you for noticing. I feel like I'm not. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't finish my combo. So they made it so that you could always finish a combo, even with the minimal stamina, like a while ago, didn't they? But you're gonna be, your combos are gonna be broken a lot more. I guess it makes fighting more dynamic, doesn't it? More challenging. Because don't you just go into autopilot? Because I think I do. I dodged as well. I can dodge. I'm very dodgy. She's hit me a million times. I wasn't like super buff. Yeah. I wasn't even going to hit you again. Oh, yikes. Listen. There's only one arena champion. She's regaining health. Did you see that? Did she regain health briefly? Did I imagine? Human enemies and allies can dodge a roll, yeah. Changed it in the update. No, just dodging, basically. So followers and enemies will dodge. Let's try... Okay, let's see a world boss. I don't think Thunderfoot is going to dodge. I guess we'll see. The health was going up, yeah, wasn't it? Okay, can I get to Thunderfoot for a start? Thunderfoot's over here. Thunderfoot is the elephant boss. I'm assuming that the elephant boss will not dodge in any way. But, you know, you just... When we assume, we make an ass out of you and me, don't we, people? Hi there. Look at that freaking antelope. Oh, Kudo. Oh, is it dead? I don't think they've changed animals in that sense. But I would like to see, I'm assuming that skeletons will dodge. Why is the music only just started? Ouch. Okay. I don't think you're gonna... Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to... Love that. Right. So let's find some skeletons. Best place to find skeletons is in the Unnamed City. Why not roll? Band are running after you and only just caught up. I want to see the Spooder boss duck and weave, yeah? Imagine him like doing a back roll. Rock slide with a dodge. Oh no. Okay, let's see if these guys will dodge. Okay, I can't use daggers on these guys, they won't bleed. Well, let's use our daggers because they won't do very much damage. Come on, what is that reach? Okay, there's a skeleton as well. I bet he'll dodge, you know. I don't know, actually. Anybody feel dodgy? Yeah, he did! He did! The skeleton dodged! The skeleton dodged out of the way! What is this game? Whose game is this? The skeleton dodges people. Summon zombies that dodge will be absolute sin. Little skeleton. Do you know what? Look, he's dodging. He's like all rickety and stuff. That's so funny. I kind of thought he would because he's sort of humanoid. Look, no, what was the point in that dodge there? I mean, I was nowhere near him. I love it. It's so funny. There's a brain in that skull after all. They'd be rolling the bones. I die enough as it is. That is so funny. I really like it, honestly, because I feel like we sleepwalk, especially people who've got like thousands of hours in the game and stuff. You've like sleepwalked through so many of these fights. You know what I mean? Wow, what a champion. So these guys don't dodge because they're animals, I guess, or... Okay. So I'm assuming like spiders, crocodiles, dragons. She already has her own like stuff, doesn't she? Should we try some more skeletons? Am I in creative? Always check before jumping. Let's try this fight. I assume they haven't changed like bosses generally. I'm assuming archers will also dodge. I love the skeletons like dodging. It's so cool. So yeah, purges are going to be interested. I mean, they've already changed like purges. He dodged and he was nowhere near me. And was he an archer? Yeah, this archer. It seems to be when somebody is receiving, when I don't know, is it even when I'm attacking? Do I have to attack for them to dodge? I don't think I ever thought I'd see the day when a skeleton dodged in this game, which has never even occurred to me. So can I get that? Yeah, he dodged then. I mean, he dodges about as often as I do, which, well, sometimes I dodge because I feel like it. I had no idea this was coming, by the way, this Thrall dodging thing. It's just like a delight. Isn't it cool? Archers might dodge if they have HP bar as the targeted one. Did he just shoot him? He wasn't feeling very dodgy. Good point. What about frost giants, yetis? Yeah, so anything with like a human-y sort of vibe. Okay, let's try frost giants then. No point for the bad guys that don't have knockback to dodge. Okay. I'm gonna need... Let's get our dragon scale helm. So that I don't have to worry about dying from the cold, because they're gonna hit me. This is dropped by the Red Mother in the Unnamed City. I'm gonna put an armor reduction kit on it, as I would do. Okay, so now I can wear that. I don't look very cool, I'm sorry about that. So now I don't need to worry about cold at all. So they can hit me with their cold instruments and whatever. But I want to see if they dodge, because they're humanoids. Let me just test that for briefly. You want to hit me with your weapon. Normally they hit you and they apply a cold debuff, and it stacks. Cold snap. Very cold. But you won't die from it if you have this on. Or any, like, max resistance. So, did they dodge? You gotta remember to look for that. He got distracted by a deer. So far, no dodging. Yes, very dramatic. I don't think they dodge. I'm applying bleed with left clicks because they're obsidian daggers. No dodging. Well, that's good. You don't really want a nice... It's already tough enough to get hit in without getting him. There you go. He's had his fun. Okay, other humanoid type creatures. No dodges there, yeah. The shield with max cold resist does the same thing. Yes. Not... Yeah, Soul Spiel. Yes. Mist Mourner is the one that protects against heat. Soul Spiel is the cold protection. The only thing about that one is when you climb, it goes on your back, basically. I don't like it so much. I'm assuming you're not going to dodge. I mean, he already does like a side thingy. Yeah. Right, so can we have some suggestions? Anybody else who think we should... Who else is like humanoid? Your own thralls do dodge, Morden, yeah? They do. Kinscourge. Oh... He's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I doubt they've changed bosses at all. Wait. Play too much Valheim. There we go. Oh, note to self. Enter creative mode before teleporting. This is the Black Keep. Bum ba dum bum. Dun dun dun. Seems random, not tactical. It does seem random, yeah. Which does break the kind of like, ooh, immersion kind of situation, doesn't it? I've done this a lot recently. I've been testing some things. Hello, sir. Hi there. He's so dramatic. I don't think he's gonna... I think it would be weird to give him a dodge. There are skellies here, though. This is a different type of skelly. It's the armored skelly that corrupts you. Hate these guys. So I had a bit of an issue the other week. I was doing some things. Oh, God. Am I still in creative? No. Let me just get out of here. Can I... I got trapped. I had a bit of an issue. I don't know if anybody else has had this with the Kinscourge lately. But I found he was resetting really easily. If I went round, if I was using a pillar, if I was like, I had to be like only one corner away from him to fight him. If I was like around two corners, he would reset and he would kind of derp out. So I'm going to have to see that because I've been doing a bunch of testing recently. I'll tell you about that some other day. But yeah, he was derping out and then he was just like resetting his HP, but he was just standing there for ages and not going fully back to his position either. So the fight was going on forever. It was a nightmare. Blue people at the mound dodge the ones that spread decryption. Yeah, skeletons generally. Let's get that back on. So let's try... I want to see if this skelly dodges. If I just avoid the Kinscourge. Hi, sir. I've triggered Drama Queen over there. He's not dodging. I could just kill Drama Queen. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, would you... I hate... Why am I locked on? How do I unlock on? How do I... Tab? No. Q? What is my... Control. I never lock onto my enemies, so I was like, how did I do that? So let me just unfriend him briefly. Okay. There you go. Right, fight me. I just want to see if you dodge. Probably like stone daggers would be better, wouldn't they? Something that just does barely any damage. Okay, me and my stone daggers, my old friends. So yeah, these won't do very much damage, so I can just test it a little bit. He hasn't dodged yet, has he? I feel like the other ones did it more frequently than this. So I don't know if he's just not been affected. It might be because he's in a dungeon. And my god, you get swarmed by these guys. They are lethal. He's confused. He doesn't even know where I am because I'm dodging so much. No dodging, people. He's also equipping and unequipping his weapon quite a lot. Yeah, he's not dodging, is he? Alright, that's enough for me. For my whatever. What else, people? Humanoids. Is that it? I assume Sobek people do because they're humans. Oh, in Dagon. Mm-hmm. We'll go Obsidian with these guys. So I'm assuming they will dodge. Because they are humans. I'll switch to stone daggers. But it's not... I don't know, would you call it an NPC camp or a dungeon? I think it's kind of like a dungeon, isn't it, really? She's not dodging. You kind of don't want to make it harder to kill them, though. No dodges. What are the ones that appear down at New River? Imps. Oh, yeah. The little imp thingies. Well, she crippled me with her sword. 0 dodges. Not once. So I think they're just not counted. I guess. I don't know. Maybe because of the dungeon situation. The imps. Yeah, we could go check out the imps. Bum 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 bum.
Hello there.
Doo doo doo. Dozer, hello, hello. Bum 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 bum. So I doubt these guys will. Just because I would say they're an animal. I do too much damage. That's so disgusting. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna dodge. There are more over here. Bum 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 bum. That would be crazy though, wouldn't it? But they are definitely like humanoid. Kind of. He's like, oh, thank you so much. No one's ever described me that way before. So shall we see if the guy in here does? Guy in Hanneman's Vathis, what is he called? No. What is his name? Hierophant? Sycophant? Because he's a boss though. What are you doing, woman? Valis the Loyal. Exactly what I said the first time. He is quite hard. We're going to use regular daggers. Yeah, he dodged! He dodged! He dodged! You're just an NPC, my friend. Oh, please don't get me stun locked. He's running like... Yeah, he does dodge. It's hard to capture you on film, sir, because it's dark in here. Oh, he got sad. Look. He's like, I don't know if I want to fight anymore. Usually I'm in my pretty cave and I just don't want to fight people. Valis, you're officially dodgy. How do you feel about that? So this is where you'd expect them to dodge. Yeah, he dodged. Dodged my combo. My stun lock. Interesting. Oh, I do have fatalities on. Okay, so now I want to see. I'm assuming the people in the Unnamed City, the mini-bosses, will also dodge. He did dodge, didn't he? Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Because I would say... I mean, they're basically the same, but they do have some differences, don't they? These mini-bosses compared to Valis. Yeah. No, he's got daggers, so we can't test with him. We need to find one that doesn't have daggers, because they have their own dodge. Because they don't dodge very often, I mean, they've obviously tested it. And obviously they were dodging too much, right? So you can tell from the patch notes, they were like, we taught them to dodge, and then we told them not to be annoying with it or something. So I'm assuming they were just dodging too frequently. They want to kind of keep a bit of a balance so that it feels like it adds a bit of challenge and a bit more. I mean, the dodging completely out of time when it's not relevant is weird. She's stuck. I'm just going to help her. Yeah. Yes. So let me find another mini boss that won't dodge. Interesting. I'll try the blue people. Anna wins flawless victory. Do 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 dun dun. You on? Just take out your friends first. Sorry, I need a bit of fiber and a bit of water. So she's got a katana. Katana. Will she dodge? He could have done with dodging then, couldn't he? For his own sake. So yes, she did dodge, yeah. Yeah. Still love my daggers. Oh, my dagger's nearly broken. So, I mean... Still the biggest problem taking out these mini-bosses is the other, like, relic hunters. you know, obviously we're like max level and everything, and obsidian daggers and whatnot. Agility buffing clothing and things. Bat things? Didn't dodge the last one, yeah. An excellent kill. Hanuman Mutata, yeah. Super gross. I think the ones that dodge have the same animation set, so Legion have different animation and behaviour due to not being staggered. I see what you mean, yeah. Maybe. Is that a running theory? On Xbox, not seeing an update for Conan Exiles. I did have somebody here saying it was working, Daniel. On Xbox. No, they're not my favourite daggers. What do I like? I like Heart's Blood. Heart's Blood, I think it is. They do like bleed and gouging, so you can use those on like undead enemies, and you can stack bleed and gouging. Gouging's a bit like bleed, isn't it? Yeah, I just feel like you tear through them really. And then do we have daggers that sunder as well, or I forget, or just cripple? I forget which ones they are now. Anybody, any other options? I think we've tested dodging, to be honest. So shall we start looking at sorcery, friendos? Let's get back to our house. And good night, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out, lovely. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the coffee machine. It was very kind of you. What I've seen so far this update, I like it. Yeah, me too. It's cool. What happens if I try and put the wolf in there? You can place him in there. Obviously it won't clip in. Yeah. She always wants to do an emote. I mean, this is an emote we gave her so that she didn't dance. But I'm assuming it won't let me sell her. That's a shame, yeah. Hopefully they fix that. Not for sale, yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me think about this now. I think we're going to do sorcery tomorrow, friendos. I think that's a lot of testing for one day before my brain gives out. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to say 5 o'clock UK time, 12 o'clock East Coast US, but I don't know. So I'll let you know in the Discord. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Join the Discord if you'd like to. We have a Conan Exiles Exiled Land server if you want to join that. We have a Sipta server as well for our community. There's no paywall, and it is lightly modded with quality of life stuff. So thank you really so much for all the support. I'll be back tomorrow, friendos. What about if you set the price before she has a chance to start her emote? I don't know, maybe. All right, lovely. See you tomorrow. And then we'll test sorcery and stuff. Bye-bye, friendos.